Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Crying Suns. Last orders. So I think we're pretty much done with the first pretty much done with the tutorial, right? Yeah, this is the last piece of the tutorial, which is how to jump through systems within a sector. So each node represents a stellar system you can visit. Each interstitial jump to a neighboring system costs 1 neo-n. Okay. Each system contains different points of interest. Ground signal indicators show a system with a planetary expedition. Trading beacon indicators show a system where you can buy or repair equipment. Omniforge indicate shows a system where you can improve the mark of your squadrons. Okay, so this is an important one. Anomaly indicators show a system where there is a high level risk and or reward. Okay, so anomaly is a high risk reward. Omniforge is to improve squadrons. Trimix where you can buy or repair equipment. Okay, buy or repair equipment. The signal is where it's chance for an expedition. Incoming alert. Each time you jump, the current sector's rulers get more suspicious. Once the alert counter reaches 0, they will follow your tracks and try to find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. Okay. Yeah, I guess so the core of the kind of travel system game is FTL-like. Another great game, which, to be honest, I played very little of, and only when it was released, I guess probably like 10 years ago now. But I think this is a worthy successor to FTL, or at least it looks like to me. I like the atmosphere, like I said. I think the art style and the soundtrack are phenomenal. The backstory so far actually has me gripped, yeah. But okay, so we're in Uso Paris. We could go back to the entrance system. Is that right? And then start traveling again. That is an option. Right, but we know... Interesting, we know... There was something about the scanner in our upgrades. Navigation scanner. Increases intel on stellar systems in a sector. So current level shows stellar systems as information up to 1 jump away. Detect Pragmaster presence in any systems. Next level for 30 scrap shows stellar systems as information up to 2 jumps away. But we can now kind of see everything, no? So 1 system away costs neo to reach. So we don't know 2, but we do know 2, 3, 4, 2. We know everything, no? Let's get that upgrade and see if anything changes. Because it's good to know where the Omniforges are. For example, trading beacons, right? Up to 2. Okay, let's just... only 30 scrap. Let's do it, okay. Okay, keep 70 scrap for events, okay. Okay, but not really sure what that did for us. So now we see this one. Abandoned auto of hour. Okay, we actually see... So this one, we don't see what type it is. We just know it's an anomaly and it's got a trading beacon. And this one has a trading beacon. Trading beacon is where you buy or repair. Trading. So 3 points of interest. Okay, so these are identical. This has 2 anomalies. Let's go through this one. 3 points of interest plus an expedition. 3 points of interest plus an expedition. As opposed to this one. And then there's 2 and 4 here. 1 and 3. Now up to 2 systems we can see, so which one? Battleship Wreckage. Okay, so this one has, 3 points of interest. Okay, so so there's always the star plus 3 more. It's Omicron Seda, battleship wreckage here. Here's battleship wreckage and a shipyard. Here we have battleship wreckage and army depot. Is that a squadron icon? Repair? We don't need to repair. Okay, Ubik 8. That looks like a squadron icon to me. Okay, so let's try to get here. Maybe we get better squadrons. And then we have abandoned auto factory. Okay. And here we don't know yet. Fine. Let's go here. Then maybe we can army depot. Abandoned auto factory. Battleship wreckage. We have battleship wreckage here. Another. This is shipyard. I don't know. Okay. Let's go Gatrix, Quidon. Yeah, these are identical, except the difference is let's get army depot. Okay, 0. Boom. Aki research station, sir. Looks inactive. But an Aki destroyer can't be too far away. I tend to contact the Aki station, do a flyby with some of Lynch's birds, continue. I tend to contact the station also. On it, sir. Get a recorded message, sir. Seems to be a personal log. Despite our best efforts, number 11 died today, and because of the shutdown, it appears we won't be receiving additional test subjects. Dr. Akara. My team wants to pack it in, terminating research we've spent the last 5 years working on. But how can we give up now after all the work we've put in? Which is why I've decided to continue the research with myself as our next subject. Maybe we will succeed yet, despite the chaos that goes on all around us. Maybe we won't. I guess only time will tell. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say things probably didn't end well for Dr. Akara. Okay, investigate the station with a commando team. Yeah. Lean, check it out. Maybe Dr. Akara and her team are still inside. We're on it, sir. Pretty incredible that there's a lighting from the star on the characters. We're on it. Yeah, like I said, I think the graphical presentation, despite its simplicity, is phenomenal in setting the atmosphere. We're here, sir. Other than a few lab coats torn to shreds, the place is empty. Akara and her team must have left the place years ago. Can't blame them either. Place gives me the creeps. Plus, it smells weird. Something tells me that wasn't Akara and her team. How do you want to handle this one, sir? Okay, shredded lab coats. This looks like a reference to the aliens team, so pull your men and women out of here. Get your team out of there, Captain. I don't like this. Roger that, sir. Yeah. So, we're back on the shuttle. All men and women accounted for. If I might speak frankly, sir, next time you need to trust us. That thing, whatever it was, wouldn't have stood a chance against our gamma guns. I don't know. Scavenge Neo N. Okay, so we always get one. Okay, and this is the bonus. Fine, so we got 2 instead of 1 for the money we spent on the upgrade. Okay, it's good stuff. So Gatrix system. Okay, battleship wreckage. Let's go. Incoming transmission. If you're looking for supplies, you've come to the wrong place, Admiral. We're fresh out. The NS Odysseus is not looking for assistance. I take it you want to help us then. That would be a first. Ask about the planet, Daily Shadow. So you sure can help the colony. Tell me about your planet. Used to be a planet for Aki Omni factories, Admiral. Hundreds of thousands worked here, making machines, following the orders of machines. It wasn't highly paid work, but it was honest. I know the nobles looked down on us, but we took pride in it. We bled for those machines. Now we're struggling to survive. Between all the diseases and the starvation, every day is a battle. What do you want now? I will ask about the day of the shutdown. What did you see the day the machines shut down? It was a day like any other. One moment we were building and constructing the Omnis, and the next everything went strangely quiet. Our foremen were Omnis, and they just slumped over. No warning, no nothing. At first we thought, okay, just a minor setback, they'll turn on again. They're Omnis. All we have to do is wait. But one day it turned into another, and then another. That was 20 years ago, Admiral. Now our food and resources have never been so low. Hate to say it, but unless something changes, and soon, we're goners. Ask how the ship can help their colony. How can we help your people? Honestly, I'm not sure you can, but we could always use some scrap. Fine. It's yours. Thank you, Admiral. I wasn't going to mention this, but we got a battleship weapon. I don't know if it works. It's been here collecting dust for years. But it's yours if you want it. Okay, Tesla field generator Mark 1. Okay, so Piercer, 15 damage, 22-second delay. Tesla field generator. Damage 0, okay. Delay 13 seconds. Specials. Damage over time deals 4 DPS for 8 seconds. Okay, so that's what, 32 damage to 3 tiles. No effects on battleship hull. Okay, so this is for attacking... this is only for attacking the squadrons. Let's stick with this for now. Stick with our simple Piercer Laser Mark 1. Has served us well so far. Good for overloading the subsystem. Okay. Expedition, battleship, wreckage. Okay, we only have 60. I would like to do the expedition expertise upgrade. Can buy intel for 30. So even if we get this upgrade, we'll have 20 scrap left, which isn't enough. Fine. Let's do this without intel. Okay. Battleship wreckage. Find this artifact to retrieve a lot of scrap. Oof. Okay, the officer will come back alive, but we're gonna lose a lot of commandos here. We don't have the right skills, it seems. Yeah, so we'll lose between 7 and 10, 3 and 9. We'll only extract 1 and 2 resource caches. Of 5. That doesn't look like it's worth it. Yeah, I guess we don't have to do it, so... Yeah, I guess it depends on what skills our officers have, and if it's the right match. And for a battleship wreckage, we're not ready. Okay. Let's go to Army Depot. Okay, sir, mind if I have a word? What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn those who have passed away on our journey so far. Mourn for our own past lives, you mean? Oh yes. I guess that is what I'm saying. I think it would really help provide a sense of closure. But if my estimates are right, it will cost us a bit of scrap to hold a proper funeral service. Come on, we can't spend a quarter of our scrap. I'm sorry, it's not a good time. Scrap at the moment of this. I understand, sir. Well, maybe another time. Army Depot sells squadrons and weapons. Okay. Visit shop. Okay, we can buy Neo N fuel for 20, commandos for 10. Don't really need either. It would be nice to get a squadron. I would like a fighter Mark 2. Buy, sell. Can we sell this Tesla? That would give us 50. We could sell an officer. Okay. We could sell the Mark 1 fighter. Flak cannon targets 10 random cells in area. Damage 25. Interesting. Rewinder sends a target units back to their hangar and freeze the corresponding dock. That's for... Does that fire on friendlies? Okay. Executioner laser. No effects on battleship hull, just 40 damage on a unit. H-beam. Okay. I would like to get a fighter Mark II cruiser. Okay, there's also cruisers. Takes more damage at short range. Does 9 DPS to enemy and neutral units within 3 cells. Okay, this one, yeah. This would be nice. Otherwise... Okay, I will sell this. I will sell this Tesla field generator. It's damage over time. Not a fan. And I would like to buy a fighter Mark II. Because I feel fighters are the best. Fighter Mark 1. Right. Hang on. Okay, we already have two we have 2 fighters. Oh yeah, because we found one. Yeah. So we have a frigate and we have a fighter Mark II. Okay. Hotkey 6 plus U. Fine. So that's it for this system. Okay, not great. We're down to 20 scrap. Ooh, oh, here, now we found an Omniforge. Okay, an expedition. And 2 points of interest, abandoned auto factory. Mercenary outpost. It would be nice to get to an Omniforge. That's what lets us build squadrons. Okay, well let's go here. We need scrap though. I feel like the expeditions give us a good opportunity for scrap. We just need to make sure our officers have the right skills. Civ transporter, sir. And in bad shape by the looks of it. Good thing we found you there. Good thing we found you there. This piece of junk's about to blow and take us with it. Advig Xenakis. Ask about the ship and its passengers. Please tell us about your ship. They forced us on this clunker and sent us off like a bunch of animals, not caring if we lived or died. Who did, Captain? The people of our home planet. I can't even bring myself to say its name now. When our food became scarce, they turned hostile to my kind, blaming us for our planet's troubles, as if the shutdown had nothing to do with it, saying we were all nothing but thieves and murderers. Then early one morning, they rounded us up, the Red Eyes, as they started calling us, and forced us onto this dump with its Vicarelli engine. And why have they done this? For what good reason, you ask? There is none. Only because we look a little different than they do. But I guess we should have seen this coming. As soon as there is trouble, it's always the people who look different that suffer. Can you help us, Admiral? Okay, how can we help? What can we do to help you? Rescue us before this overheated engine of ours blows and takes us out with it. Better yet, a skilled pilot could get us close enough to put a cryo lamp on the outside of their engine room, Admiral. That should give us plenty of time for a rescue. 50-50. Conditions. Okay, we don't have the commandos to spare, if I'm honest. Can't take this. As difficult as it is to say, I'm afraid I can't risk the lives of my crew at this time. I see. Then we will die, the last of our kind, and no one will mourn our extinction. But in dark times like these, I can't say your failure to act surprises me. I can't say that at all. Oh, end of transmission, sir. Well, sorry. We're running low on everything, if I'm honest. Okay, let's scavenge the new end fuel. 1 bar 0. Okay. Okay, an anomaly and an abandoned auto factory. Let's go. Anomaly signal. Civilian wreckage, sir. Looks like it collided head-on with something in an interstitial tunnel. Survivors? Unlikely, sir. Not at the speed they were traveling. There might be a small amount of scrap available for the taking in the crash, if it didn't disintegrate. Yep. Captain, get us that scrap if there is any. As upsetting as the situation is, we need as much scrap as we can get. Put my men and women on it at once, Admiral. Yes, please. Yes, please. My team is bringing the scrap back, Admiral. Not a bad little metal hole, if I do say so myself. 52. Okay. Good stuff. Positive outcome on an anomaly. Okay, expedition. Scan the planet. Okay, abandoned auto factory. Find this artifact to retrieve a lot of scrap. Abandoned auto factory. Whoa. Okay, I think that should end. Okay, we need to guess. You need a specific skill to unlock this special event. We need a lot of scrap. Engineering, hacking. Yeah, that should work well for an abandoned auto factory. Doesn't need erudition. Discretion, maybe. Sharp senses you might need. Shouldn't be any of these. We'll extract between 2 and 3 resource cache, artifact included. Ooh. Okay, well, we could get this expedition expertise for 40. Can buy intel before an expedition for 30 scrap. We'll be like, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Because we need this lots of scrap. You have now gained access to the Intel Broker. This market will help you mitigate the risks and maximize gains during expeditions. Click on this button to access. Okay. You're now able to buy intelligence about the expedition location. Each intel will work as a bonus skill for this expedition. The officer that goes into this expedition will act like if they had all the bought skills in addition to their own. Buying intel skill an officer already has will have no effect. The intel was only valuable for the current expedition. Look carefully at your officer's evaluations for hints on which skills are useful and make smart choices to maximize your gains and minimize your losses. Look carefully at your officer's evaluations for hints on which skills are useful. Make smart choices to maximize. Okay. Don't worry about fire. Don't worry, your firewall is fine. It's just that I have my ways. Let's say we have a common interest on this. I have intel on this mission, and you have spare scrap. Unknown local intel broker. Okay, so this guy's much better. Okay, so this guy is a spy, and he's not a scientist, right? So they're the same in terms of resource extraction. Because our scientist has hacking and engineering, he will save a lot more soldiers. But the resource cache, resource cache is the same. Right, so this is what saves a lot of commandos, is because we need a scientist for an abandoned auto factory mission. What will open resource caches? Demolition, fighting, piloting. Yeah, opening resource. Last time it was sharp senses, but this time When we switch, it doesn't change. So I suggest we get one of these, and it's not fighting, because we're already saving lots of commandos. Piloting would open the cryopod, and I think the battlefield wreckage, was that also piloting? Let's take demolition, because it's one skill in the top, in the soldier's skill tree. Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. That's not what we needed. It didn't change. Okay. Okay, it improved this guy a lot. Oh. Improved this guy a lot, but did not improve this guy at all. I'm still gonna go with Shamaya Sokolova, because I think hacking and engineering should open the auto factory. Let's go. Okay, we need 30 scrap. 30 scrap. Just for a 0 return. Okay. Danger. Hack. Danger avoided. Hacked. Okay, we made back the intel. Engineering. Danger avoided. And secure admiral. Okay, we have 2 retreat opportunities now. Continue. We're doing well. Okay, nothing found. Danger. Hack. Perfect. Abandon auto factory, please. Engineering or hacking, it has to be. Wait, explosive and engineering, right? It was explosive and engineering. So it did help us. Hacked, danger avoided. No, piloting is really good. Hacked, okay. Continue. Demolition helped us avoid danger. Waiting for extraction, so perfect. Clean run. Yeah, demolition did help us. It got us 70 scrap. Very nice. Okay, so we spent 40 and we spent 70 to gain 130, so we're up 60 net. Okay. Okay, we're done with this system. Star map. So next turn will be here, and they'll be in these systems. So we could, yeah, we can get to the Omniforge. Let's try it, just so we know what it is. Army depot, and then an Omniforge. 2 points of interest. We don't have that much fuel, to be honest. We have 1 to jump, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2. That will leave us with 4. But we always get 1. Yeah, I think you're right. So we jump, and we'll still have 6. We'll spend 2 on points of interest. We'll have 4 left. We jump here. 2. Okay, we should have enough, but we'll have very little. We need to get... I want to see what Omniforge is, though. Let's go. We're taking risks. Taking risks. But we are a little bit desperate. Okay. One sec, guys. Okay, this is the healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. Not using our services could be costly. I don't know, sir. Sounds a little sketchy to me. Pay a small amount of scrap to heal an officer. But our officers are healthy. Continue on. We don't need it. Thank you for your offer, but we have no need for your services. You're lucky we do not cross your ship. Whatever. Beta Alpha now, Australis Star. 1. Oh, come on. Where's the bonus? We only got a bonus of 1 so far. Okay, local system. Just 1 point of interest. Ooh, okay. Scrap a battleship, sir. Incoming transmission. Shiny ship you have. Think I'll scrap it when you're dead, Breege. Okay. Ooh, okay. All enemies you encounter have specialties depending on their faction. Check the description of their core system for information on their specific battleship technology. Okay, core system. Scrap attack. All allied squadrons are always in a patch state and cannot be repaired. Whenever acquiring a new squadron, it comes as patched. The bonus 30% of unit value as scrap. Okay, that's kind of on a strategic level, but what's important is that their fighters will be patched and their drones are also patched to half health, basically. Okay, so this is 50 points of hull. Squadrons available in hangar 8. Okay, it's got 8 different squadrons. It's got an officer, Peggy Ashkenazi thrusters boost plus 25%. It doesn't have a weapon, but it's putting out drones and fighters. So I will put out fighters versus drones and a frigate versus fighters. I put my Mark II fighters out. Right? Wait, and what are these? Anti-squadron defense battery. Capturable. All adjacent squadrons will try to capture and activate this unit. Fires on enemy squadrons. Deals within 4 cells for 3 DPS. Okay. Okay. So I'll put my fighters and my frigates here. We'll capture that. Oh, nice. And that will defend our ship very nicely. He doesn't have any weapons, so... Okay. And plus we have this region in our deploy area. Okay. Let's wait for him, so... Okay. Are they capturing? Okay, they are capturing it. What are these? Drone. Mark 1 boomer. Okay, it's... Okay, unit. So it says please alt. Press alt to cycle through modifiers. This unit is enhanced. This unit is affected by one or several positive effects. Improved speed. Thrust boost from Peggy. Exploding on death deals tier dependent damage to all adjacent units. Damage halved on battleships. On death deals... Okay. Deals 10 damage to all adjacent units. These are drones, right? So it's... Okay, he will attack our fighters, if anything. Oh, hang on. You can guide your units along using waypoints. To do this, select one of your squadrons on the battlefield and choose a destination while holding the control key or command key. Okay. That hurt. Nanobot repair field. Okay. Oh, what is this? Drones. No. Okay, drones. We need fighters to defend against drones. The weapon is ready to fire. Health 20. Okay, didn't shut down the squadrons. He got drone Mark 1 boomer. And they explode. That is rather frustrating, to be honest. Anti-squadron defense. Also, okay, shoots until here. Okay, okay, these guys are fully repaired, right? Yep, they are repaired. get this regen. Your opponent wants to negotiate a truce and is offering this in exchange. 1 neo and 13 scrap. No, we'll kill you. Kill him easy. He wants to retreat. Nanobot. Let's just capture this. So we'll repair. We've got fighters. And more fighters. Okay, versus frigates we will win. When it's under attack, we're gonna capture this. Okay, let's repair. What do things repair us? Nanobot repair fuel. Anti-ship battery. Cooldown. Fire 10 projectile dealing 10 damage to the enemy battleship, no matter the distance. Okay. Okay, to destroy, they were locked, so what does he got? Fighters. Okay. Critical damage. Fighters. Okay, got his fighters. Anti-ship battery. Great job, Armor. Here's a summary of the battle. Matter Destabilizer Mark 1. So he did offer us 13 scrap and 1 neo and fuel, which we refused, but didn't get if we won. Fine. Okay. Set of laser, what do we get? The Matter Destabilizer. Damage 0. Delay 30 seconds to reload. Apply decay for 18 seconds. Decay. Inflict 2.5 of max health as damages per second. No effect on battleship hull. Okay, it's good to turtle. So effectively when his squadrons spawn, we could hit them when they're still at base in a large area. We could do a lot of damage for like... Yeah, it's a good one. Not sure if we wanna... Army depot, so squadrons and weapons. Visit shop. Squadrons. Drone Mark II flash. 110. Okay, fighter Mark II. Minotaurus. Accelerator moving in a straight line deals up to 20 damage upon impact depending on speed. Cruiser Mark 1 prototype. Unit doesn't overload. Control dock upon death, making the dock instantly available to deploy another unit. Frigate Mark II Juggernaut. Okay, a temporal engine. This unit's movement cannot be altered by positive or negative effects in any way. Unit cannot attack, instantly destroys any asteroid. Moving on its cell, cooldown, deal 90 damage to the enemy battleship. Without heat, that can't be prevented or absorbed. Then disappear. Cancel, not being adjacent to enemy battleship. So, okay, so it needs to come... Nah, I don't like this one. You need to make it to the battleship, be adjacent to it, spend 7.5 seconds waiting, and then you deal 90 damage. Nah. Drone Mark II flash. Massive damage bonus versus frigates. Teleport the unit to its destinations. Ability won't charge while fighting. 7-second cooldown, really? Will prevent unit from firing. Okay, deactivates. No, it's a bit too complicated. Fighter 2, melee damage 6. Massive damage bonus versus drones accelerate while moving. So, Okay, so he kind of moves in a straight line. Deals 20 damage. Not sure. Is that worth? Weapons. Matter destabilizer. Sub-zero gun. Stop movement, attacks and abilities charging of units. Okay, Mark II deals 5 damage. 5 DPS for 8 seconds. So 40 damage. For 8 seconds, man. That's a long time. Decay. Over 20 seconds they deal damage. But in a large area though. So good against higher tier squadrons that have a lot of HP. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm fancying anything. Could get some neon fuel. 20. I mean, okay, this is the end of this system. Okay, we have the Omniforge in the next system. So that's going to be 1 jump, 2. We're going to spend at least 2, so we'll have 3. We will get 1 neofuel here, so we have 4. I mean, okay, let's get here. Let's see what the Omniforge offers. Not sure about this. So I got an R&D for you. R&D, okay, sorry, I hope you don't mind, but since we had a little time on our hands, we went ahead and built a little weapon prototype out of scrap. We think will really help you blow our enemies up. Don't you think you should have asked for permission first? Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, sir, but it's almost complete. Do you want us to finish it or not? To finish the weapon. Alright guys, first excellent initiative team, takes the scrap you need and finish this. Thanks a lot, so always nice to hear you say that. You know how plants feed on the sunlight, well, the compliments are our nourishment. Okay, better be worth it guys. R&D is so weird. Hull breaker. Laser Mark 1. Okay, let's have a look. Hull breaker, 30 seconds. Delay 40 seconds. Damage 30. Oh man, are you kidding me? Every 40 seconds? This thing charges for 22 seconds and that seems like forever. Deals no heat to battleship systems. Oh, no heat. No effect on field units. Hull breaker. Okay, so we can't disable systems. But neither can this though. Decent. Okay, scavenge fuel. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. That's a 5% chance. Okay. Thank you. Omniforge. Oh, what is this? I'll be honest with you, Admiral. I'm gonna need a good reason not to end you. Louis Kuznetsov. Try to make a deal with the pirates, so you're trying to turn the Omnis back on. I offer you a chance to surrender. Ah, fine, I surrender this time. You better pray you don't run into me again. I'll bounce back from this. Big talk for a guy who's just handed us all his scrap. Okay. That's right. Bow to the Imperial might. You worm. Omniforge. Upgrade your squadron here. Okay. Select the squadron to upgrade it. Or for Neo and fuel. 17.7. Let's do. Okay, this one. Okay. 30% damage, 10% HP and 30% damage. Whereas for these guys, you get a 20%. Yeah, it's actually a very small upgrade for fighters. For frigates, DPS is 30% for. I don't get it. Drones versus frigates. We only have one unit of drones. Let's do. Okay, not sure how many Omniforges we're going to encounter. I'm just going to upgrade all of these. A little bit risky, but here we go. Okay, we have 4 fuel left. We become hostile after the next jump between systems. Yep. Okay, we have the fight. The final boss of the first sector. Okay. Sir, scrap a battleship. Looks like one of Mother's sector cronies. Incoming transmission. A Tal's battleship in my sector? I think you took a wrong turn somewhere, Admiral. Not that I'm complaining. Jeff Skeesh. Where is she? Where is Mother? You think I'm gonna tell you just because your ship's so shiny and appetizing? That's my mum we're talking about. The battle is imminent. Okay. What do we have? Asteroids. Squadrons moving through this cell. Speed minus 50%. The asteroid field will absorb all damage dealt and prevent all negative effects applied to the cell and its occupiers until destroyed. Asteroid field will absorb all damage dealt and prevent all negative effects applied to the cell and its occupants until it's destroyed. Okay, so we can actually hide in here. Get damage. Okay, we have 40 seconds. Okay, it's got fighters. Damage versus drones. We got frigate. Bonus versus fighters. Let's go. Okay, 2 squadrons. We're charging up our. He only has 60 health. So once we to go back and repair. Let's go back and wait. Our weapons charging up. You can. Oh, he's got 46 squadrons. Okay, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. It would be nice to heal though. Oh, these are drones. Wait. Let's get to the squadrons. We really need to hit him because. Okay, that's 30. We just need to get there in time and start hitting him. Okay, that's 1 plate. Oh wait, that's just 1 plate, okay. Oh, they're all dazed. Are these gonna be boomers as well? Oh, they're gonna explode and damage us. Okay, our frigates could actually die here. Oh, can we retreat? Right-clicking squadron undeploys this as unit will free it for another squadron to be deployed. Once back in the hangar, squadron will slowly repair it over time. I think we need to repair. One of our squadron has been wrecked and can't be used in this fight until it's patched. All the mechanics can only patch the squadron up to 50% of its max health. For a full repair, you'll need to visit the shipyard station. Ah, they did wreck. Ah, that's not good. Okay, I suggest we retreat and we repair. while we get our weapon up and running again. Drones. Okay, 2 drones. We have our fighter Mark IIs. More fighter Mark IIs deployed. Half of his second plate, another 40 seconds and we'll win. Because yeah, with this weapon all we have to do is just sit here and defend ourselves. Okay. Fighter Mark IIs. Fighter Mark IIs. Get out of here. Patched. 5 more seconds and we win. It's actually hull breaker is good, that's what I was assigned. Warnings. Okay, our frigates got wrecked, so it would be good to have a second frigate squadron. 438 scrap, that's good. That is good. Except we need neo-N fuel, like, urgently. Okay, sector 2 out of 3. Okay. Alright guys, maybe we actually make a cut for episode 2 here. We've gone through the first sector. Yeah, thanks for watching. I guess see you in episode 3, where we take on sector 2. See you in the next one. Bye.